folks, and welcome to Who Would You Bone on the Game of Thrones. I recently started watching Game of Thrones, and I was struck with the amount of people on that show that I would like to have sex with. So this is a little show about who on that show I would have sex with or not, and why. That's it. So first off is the Targaryen Khaleesi. Yes, I would like to have sex with her. She's hot. She's got some dragons, and you know, when she went into the fire and came out with dragons all over her, nerds around the world just exploded in their pants. My inner nerd came out, and I thought, yeah, I'd like to have sex with her. She's got a lot of good things going on. She ain't a slut, but she hangs out with lots of sluts, and she's always asking the sluts, like, how can I please my man? And then she'll listen to him, and she'll learn those tricks, and then she'll apply those tricks. And I like that about her. It scares me a little bit. She's a little bit intense, like, you know, like you'd be laying in your bed, like, oh, I'm not, you said you really like me, and you're like, oh, Khaleesi, I do like you, but I also like chicken. Don't mean I want it laying around my house all the time, and then she ain't ever gonna leave. Or she takes her dragons and they just lay waste to your truck, and you're like, oh, now I'm not gonna get to work. But this isn't who would you date, this is who would you bone. So yes, Khaleesi. And I'll tell you who's never gonna hit that shit, and that's this dude here, because this guy, this is textbook how to end up in the friend zone. This is a friend zoning motherfucker. You might be taking her to the airport and folding her socks and underwear, but he ain't even gonna hit it, and you know that's true. So I think he got exiled not for being a traitor, but for being a straight up bitch. And no, I wouldn't have sex with a dragon because they'll burn your dick right off. Up next is the Red Witch. I wanted to say yes because I like a hot redhead, but this one's got ghosts coming out of her vagina, and I don't like that. I feel bad for the Onion Knight because he's trying to tell, he's like, yo, Stannis, you sent me with your girl to go do some shit. Nothing happened. It's gonna sound weird. I saw her naked, nothing happened, right? But I did see a skeleton type thing come out of her vagina. I know you've been hitting it. You should probably go get checked. And Stannis is like, no, shut up, dude. You're going to do the dungeon. Because Stannis, he already hit it, so he already got what he got. So he's probably upset about that. So no for her. Onion Knight, yes, he's a good-looking man. He's kind of got a Bronson thing going on. He's missing a few fingers, but we can still do some things. It don't really matter. He's probably intact where it counts, and that's good. Jon Snow, yes. Big time yes. That is a sexy man. He's got that dark curly hair, those dark eyes. He's kind of a wiener. He's big like on his like, oh, I got all these morals, I gotta follow this. So you'd have to talk him into it, but once you got him into it, it'd be good. And then when you're done, you just be like, oh, I can't believe you broke your vows. And then he'd feel bad, and he'd never call you again. Or he'd do something stupid, maybe like feel bad, and he'd join the Marines or the priesthood, and he'd just go off, and that's it. But he'd be annoying long term, short term, blow. And he's sexy because he's the son of Ned Stark. Ned Stark, yes. Big yes. Definitely, that's an easy one. If you don't want to do Ned Stark, he's patient zero, because this show's like a historical show, and he's patient zero for all that is man. I just picture sometimes like me standing in like a field of flowers, and Ned coming up on his steed, scoops me up, takes me under a willow tree, and just hammers it to me. Ned's a sexy man, yes. Big Mama Lannister, no, she don't do it for me at all. She looks like a dude. She got a lot of dude mannerisms, kind of got a dude face. I don't like dark eyebrows and blonde hair, it don't look good. And even when she doesn't look like a dude, she still sort of looks like a dude, but like a dickhead dude. So no to her. Yeah, definite no for this. This man don't have a penis. He's kind of asexual blob of shit. I know he could do down there. And he used to sell his booty when he was a kid, so his butt's probably all mashed up. So no penis, mashed up butt, asexual blob of shit. No. All right, this one I'm very excited about. Marjorie Tyrell, she would definitely get it. She likes to dress sexy. She's proud of her body. She's got it going on. She was once married to a gay dude, and she's like, oh, I want it. And he's like, oh, I can't give it to you because I'm gay. And she's like, well, I'll get my brother in here to start you off. That's the devil's three-way. That's not a three-way I ever want to be a part of, but it does show her commitment to getting it. And I like that about her. That's a yes for commitment. And up next is Osha. At first I would say no, but there's a lot of sexy underneath all that crazy. She's a yes for me. I wouldn't want her looking me in the eyeballs directly with those crazy ass eyeballs, but she's got a sexy body, and she probably do some wild things. I like that. This has been Who Would You Bone on the Game of Thrones. If you'd like to think of other people that see if I would like to have sex with them or not, comment below. Or maybe you got some other shows and there's characters on that show that you're wondering if I would have sex with them. So just let me know about that show. And on the Game of Thrones, you either win the throne or you die. And on Who Would You Bone on the Game of Thrones, I would either have sex with you or I want it. So, see you later.